Oh, records. CAMH basically runs like a hospital, so their record system is the same as a hospital, where they keep everything on file. You have a patient record. They keep it for as long as they deem necessary. It's all confidential. It's all electronic, and they have everyone logs in, and you're tracked. So if anyone opened your file and they didn't have authorization, or there wasn't a reason for them to, they'd be flagged. They'd be able to trace back who opened it. An investigation would take place. That's what I was told. And then what I was told is they do have a lockbox where you can tell them to put your file or parts of your file into this. I don't know if it's online or if it's a physical thing. You can decide who has access to see it. You can say no one is ever allowed to see it, not even your family doctor. Like, you can say this person can see it. You can say these 2 people can look at it, but no one else, right? So that's an option if you're worried about your personal information getting out. Just to be aware. I mean, if you're going in for surgery, you probably do a lot of research about it, but they were saying obesity and smoking are the 2 biggest issues that their patients have run into with regards to surgery, and not having it delayed until they lose weight or until they stop smoking for a certain amount of time. So if you are looking into getting surgery and your body weight is maybe unhealthy, that's probably something to start working on, because it takes a while to get surgery. Like, not even, because I think at least it takes at least 6 months from the first appointment you get with someone at CAMH. Then they do a follow-up appointment in 6 months, and if in the first meeting you sort of met the requirements, they feel you're a good candidate for surgery or for hormones, your next appointment in 6 months could be like setting up appointments with surgeons, sending out referral letters and such. So, you know, it's sped up a lot, whereas when I went in, it was like a year. You had to live in the role of your gender for a year before you could access hormones, and then 2 years before you could get surgery. And then that's just like getting the referral letters, not even waiting times for the surgeons. So it's gotten a lot better from what I can tell. So yeah, even getting into CAMH, the waiting list is a year. If you've been to CAMH before, like, because they just relisted gender reassignment surgery as a coverable expense by OHIP in 2008. So if you went to the gender clinic program in that time period when surgery wasn't covered, and you didn't get any surgery, and now it's covered again, so you go back to CAMH, you won't have to wait a year. And for people coming to Canada, I don't know what Vancouver's like. I know Ontario was having a big issue with family doctors, and it'd be really difficult to find a family doctor, very scarce. I want to say it's still fairly difficult in Ontario to get a family doctor if you're just moving here. My first question about what research the individual therapists do was sort of answered by statement of being sort of inundated because of the lack of personnel. So I don't think there's much being done. It's hard that it's up to us to have to explain it all. And it's weird that we have to explain it to the gatekeepers who are in control of who can get surgery and who can't, and You know, but I mean, they're also saying no one can stop you from getting surgery if you have enough money and you find a surgeon who's willing to do it. CAMH is just getting stuff covered. That's basically all it is. If you can't afford it, you have to meet their requirements. I think it's good to go in and see. The CAMH website has a lot of the information, what would happen on your first assessment, the whole shebang. So I'll put the link to that website downstairs. And you can check that out too, because it's good stuff. Thanks for watching. And I hope this was informative, at least a little bit. I kept you close to me, close to my ear. We set out once with folded shirts, with hairy chests, and no rehearse. I wanted all for myself. A sad right between your eyes, your shoulder blade, your running life. I wanted all for myself. Ha ha ha.